Welcome to Tesla's Super Destinations,
where we review Tesla's charging infrastructure and get to know the cool people there.
Today we're backdooring at the Rio Employee Parking Lot Supercharger in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Let's get charged up.
Hello, this is Blue Leader, and we're here in Las Vegas, Nevada at the Flamingo Road Supercharger, and there are 6 superchargers here. I just want to thank all of you guys for hanging out with us. I really appreciate it. And you know what else I'd appreciate just a little bit more? Hit that like button right now. There's a subscribe button. I believe it's shaped like a rectangle. Please subscribe to this channel, and if you know anyone that wants to hang out with us on this journey, make sure you share the content with them. Initial impressions. My first thought is there's a lot of heat coming and pouring on in this area, so you might want to be very prepared for that. Initial feelings. I kind of have the feeling that I'm kind of deserted here. I thought I was going to be charging at the Rio, but you're kind of having to go around in the back parking lot area, and there's not much anything here but a very large parking space. Initial concerns. There are no concerns that I have during the daytime because it's very well lit, but I'm wondering what this place will be like in the evening. I don't see too many lights in the area, especially right behind me in the superchargers. So in the evening, I may have a concern of lighting, so you might want to check that out. Anyways, thank you so much, and stay tuned for the review.
Let's hear what Rommel, our guest, has to say about the area. He might be Canadian.
What are your impressions of this supercharger area?
It looks kind of cool, as a matter of fact, but the only problem I have is there's only 6 stalls here.
If there were no superchargers here, would you still come here?
Probably not.
How come?
Because I don't want to wait.
So if they had to sell this supercharger lot, what would be some selling points?
I guess they have to put more of these charging stations because right now, if I have to come here, the only reason is because I'm desperate. And the only time that I will come here, as I said, desperate, or I just bypass this and go somewhere else where I can get some amenities. I can eat some food while I was waiting, something like that. I can get some drinks, especially in hot water like this. I'd rather be in a place where I can have some cool areas.
All right, so if they didn't have these superchargers here in this big parking lot, would you still come back?
No, definitely not.
1 full star for chargers, 6 of them at 75 kV 24/7. 0 star for bathrooms. Unless you are Rio staff and you have back entrance access, hold it, baby, hold it. A full star for safety, well-lit outdoor parking. 0 star for food and beverage. Bring your own food and beverage, if you know what I mean, and you'll be cool. 1/2 star for cool factor. This is your basic back-end staff access parking lot supercharger. The Rio Employee Parking Lot Supercharger in Las Vegas, Nevada gets a what? 2.5 TSD rating. Non-rated noteworthy mentions: 1.4 miles from the 15 freeway west Flamingo Road exit. Let's give our guest Rommel the final word. Is he Canadian?
What's the next thing Tesla should put out?
As I've said, just like in your telephone, there should be a universal charging station for all cars using battery cars.
Are you from Canada?
I am.
Okay. You have universal health care there, right?
Yes, we do.
And universal charging would go right along with that, yes?
You bet that's what it is, because you need a universal for everybody. You don't have to chase gas. If you drive now a gas, you can go any miles, right? There's always a gas station. You don't have to go in a specific area just to charge your car. In the future, that's what we should be having. You can go in any gas station converted to a electronic cars charging machine.
All right. What's the coolest thing someone's ever done for you?
Coolest thing? Well, give me a nice holiday and vacation to Hawaii.
Who gave you that holiday?
My kids.
Oh, what are their names?
Oh, there's Elaine, and there's Melissa, and there's Leslie.
They got you a holiday? Just yourself?
No, of course, me and my wife. I wouldn't go by myself.
Who do you admire the most?
There's a lot of people who I admire. I'm sorry, I cannot name you one because it will be not unfair. It will be unfair for everybody. But I do have a nephew in California, Marvin Dimaculaan Sherwood. I admire him because he's a doctorate, he's an associate professor, and he's got a good job at Water and Power, and still he does this just for fun, I imagine.
I think he does it just for fun.
There you go.
All right, so do you have any final words of wisdom for the people out there?
Yeah, drive safe and be careful, and keep your distance to everybody. We're still under pandemic. Put your mask on if you need to, and wash your hands all the time.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Congrats, you made it to the end. Comment your electric thoughts and share with your circle of trust.
Thanks for letting us supercharge your Tesla destination.
See you at our next super destination.
Now, if Elon worked for you, what would he be doing for you?
He will be probably working in a lot and make sure that there is a bunch of this charging station, because this is not acceptable as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.